6:44, when will the dig out end? It is a question many of you are wondering more than 1 week after the big snow and ice storm.
Yeah, crews say they are working overtime to clear the mounds of snowcrete, but the storm is still keeping some kids out of school. News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live outside Lake Arbor Elementary in Mitchellville.
And Megan, there are some signs of progress there, it looks like.
Yeah, there are definitely signs of progress, but not enough for there to be school today in Prince George's County. The kids are getting another day off. But as you mentioned, a lot of work has been done. Now, the walkway that I'm standing on here in front of Lake Arbor Elementary School, it had been covered with this thick layer of ice, and it was just impassable. Now you can see that we are seeing the pavement here. However, because it is so cold, anything that was untreated is now ice. It froze up overnight. So this is the kind of thing that we are still dealing with in Prince George's County. Lots of progress, but still some slippery spots, especially in those neighborhoods. There are still some areas that haven't been properly shoveled and plowed, and that's the concern. They don't want children hurting themselves going into school. So this is now the 7th day without school in Prince George's County, and they actually used another snow day, an 8th day earlier in December. Now, 5 snow days were built into the school calendar this year, so they've got to make up 3 days. In terms of how they're going to do that, not sure yet. An emergency school board meeting is going to be held on Wednesday. There are a couple of options, including holding classes on the President's Day holiday, as well as extending the school year. Kids won't like that too much. Now, this has really been a difficult situation. A lot of just kind of dangerous, slippery conditions out there. Maintenance folks at the school say they needed extra time and needed some specialized equipment in order to clean things up and make it safe.
We've been out here since Tuesday. We've been working 7 days a week overtime to try to get the grounds to where it needs to be. Unfortunately, there's a lack of equipment, which is holding things up.
So that's the situation in Prince George's County. They are off of class today. In Montgomery County, however, while being off on Monday, the students are returning to class today, just with a 2-hour delay. The school system says that they have the sidewalks and the parking lots under control on campuses. The problem, though, still remains the neighborhood streets. Some of them are slippery. Some of those sidewalks in the neighborhoods may not be up to spec in terms of the safety or what they would like to see. So that's the 2-hour delay, the reason for it in Montgomery County. But still a tough go here. But school systems trying to get things back to normal. But again, Prince George's County closed again.
Yeah, it's really tricky because a lot of the kids who ride the school bus, they have to get to the school bus.
Right.
And that is tough in these neighborhoods,
Gotta
too.
walk over mounds and go around them or
all
whatever.
that.
Yeah.
Megan, thank you. Megan, live outside Lake Arbor Elementary in Mitchellville.